being a teacher is hard. I mean, it's a hard job. It's hard to be in education. There's pressures from from the students, from the parents, from administrators, pressures you put on yourself, and everyone's kind of expecting you to be this magical unicorn that knows the answers to everything. Can also effectively manage classrooms worth of children at various age levels as they transition in and out of recess time. There's the pressure on you to make sure everyone's test scores are okay. What a learner-led environment offers is a chance for you to realize it's not all about you in a positive way. It's not all about what you bring into this environment. It's really about the learners. It's about them and how they can shoulder a lot more than we give them credit for. And so for a teacher, sometimes that takes some training, some time to kind of step back after you've been taught all your career. Hey, it's on you to make sure X, Y, and Z happens by X, Y, and Z time up to these standards or else. And realize your job is really to A, maintain a safe environment, yes, but B, prompt curiosity and exploration in an environment. Make learning fun and engaging in a way that actually is going to take more off of your plate than add on to. It's going to kind of free you up to really kind of explore education from a different lens and realize, hey, I don't have to make people learn. People want to learn. What I need to kind of build up are my tools and strategies for how to get out of the way of that and how to help learners find the motivation, find the strategies, find the resources, and the protocols, but that they can do it.
It's crucial to come alongside because heroes are making their own choices alongside their parents as well, but it's their decision. And ultimately, when they get older, it's going to be their decisions that they have to make. So they don't feel as much pressure when we let them choose instead of telling them what they have to do. Especially in a teacher-led environment, it's like, okay, you have to get this done during this time. Here, it's like, okay, you have to the end of the year. Which one do you want to do first and in what order? So coming alongside takes a little bit of the pressure off as well. And heroes are able to be themselves. They're able to take a break if they need to. If they have something going on, if they just need to miss school, whatever that might be. But we are a partner, with them instead of being the leader.
When we think about a learner-led environment, you will never see a teacher up explaining something. We will be asking questions and hard questions that make the learner think. So if they got the problem wrong, why did I get it wrong? What step did I miss? We'll ask those kinds of questions to prompt them to dig deeper into the work that they're working on.
In the learner-led environment, the guide needs to actually sit back and observe so that you can see what's happening, what they may need, where they may or may not need the guidance. So it's best just to sit back sometimes and see what's happening. Otherwise, you'll never know what they may need. You won't catch it. You won't see it.
In most traditional classrooms, you can walk in and see the teacher standing at the front at a whiteboard, kind of lecturing, teaching, and the learners kind of sitting passively on their desk with their eyes on the teacher. In a self-directed environment, you could walk in and see learners in clusters collaborating, teaching themselves, trying out different experiments, maybe sitting by themselves in a corner reading. You'll see engagement at different levels. And you'll see an adult in the room, but the adult in the room isn't the one who everyone is focused on. They're not the one that, they're not the glue kind of keeping the room together. They're there to be an encouragement, to be a coach, to come along learners and say like, okay, what are you interested in? What questions do you have? How could you move this forward? What are you currently working on? How do you know if what you know is good enough? What else do you need to know? How can you test this hypothesis or that hypothesis? So the role of a guide really is kind of in the mix, posing questions and posing problems to prompt learners to think about things that they might not think about otherwise if they were just being taught at and spoken to rather than engaged with.